Sometimes that didn't always work. Under the dirt, you knock one of them sprags out, your coal come down, yeah. But the dirt mine was shale. If you lost that, you could have problems. The idea was to keep that up, because that shale was about 16 to 20 foot up to the rock. And that shale, sometimes the old men would say, oh, look there. And when their coal would come down, there was a band like that, a thick, like a band 2 inches thick. And I would say, look at that, that's like leather. And it would hold. But sometimes, mine, once you'd get a run, you would have problems. Instead of having, say, height of 3'6", you would have 6 foot. You had coal and clod coming. But if the wet got in them faces up in that clod, you'd had it. I was born at the mill house, Upper Librook, opposite Waterloo Pit. Basically, it was sort of a family tradition. Mining was strong on both sides of the family. When I started my mining career, the first thing we had to do was to go to Cannop colliery for training. I'd done this training for 4 months, January 1st, 1957 to April the 27th, 1957. Cannop Training Centre was classed as one of the best in the country. This photograph here was taken about a week before we finished, or the week we finished. It was early in the morning, I would say earliest, but I reckon about 9 o'clock. That's the time we used to go up to the drift. 4 of us went to Northern and the other 2 went to the Princess Royal. But in Northern and other pits, you had your rock tops, which there was no steel props used much then, it was all wood. So, like in Cannop, the men, they used, like any other pit, it was probably 2 sticks and a flat under the rock and under the dirt. But under the dirt, your cut wasn't so big. But the first thing you did when you got onto them faces, you had to sort of get on there. You didn't walk on, but you had what we always say, scrubble. Hands and knees, put your tools in front as you went, or peck them, got to where you was going to work, and you would make a place, perhaps with your hands or shifts of coal, to get down in, because you've lost lights really from cuttings in back coal and things like that. And then you'd clean up. And after you cleaned up with this your dirt face, they was always bored with 6 foot apart. 6 foot apart. But the coal, when it was cut, the man coming behind the cutter would sprag this coal, sprag it. My uncle was Mr. O.B. Jordan, my uncle. He's a well-known member of the Freeminers Association, and when Northern was coming to an end, he said to me, you want to register. He said, I'll take you in and I'll register you. So that's what we done. We went into Colford, and he was with me, and I registered as a Freeminer. I had a letter which I got from Northern, off the manager at the time, Mr. Arnold. This is more or less to say that to anybody that I had done a year and a day in the pit. Then I registered then, which I received this certificate with my name and address on there and the dates. And it was signed by a well-known man, by Mr. R. Tallis, the Gabbler. That's just the main 2 documents for a Freeminer, in my opinion.